Hello, children, I see you. I'm very happy to see you. Greet your family, boogie on down. Give a clap and turn around. I'm Miss Wendy, and I'm going to be teaching you about leaves. So first of all, let's take a look at some leaves before we start learning more about them. So leaves can take many shapes. Here's some leaves, and let's find some leaves that are other shapes. Here's a leaf. Do you have teeth? Can you find your teeth? Can you find the veins, the blue parts in your arms, the veins? Leaves can have teeth, which you can see on the edge here, and veins, which you can see on the back. So let's look at some different leaves. These leaves have rounded edges. These are oak leaves. Look at this leaf. This leaf smells like lemon, and it has very cut in and sized edges. Now, look at the shape of this leaf. It's different. This leaf has a velvety feel to it. Leaves can have lots of different feels. This is a rubbery leaf, and it feels sort of waxy. Let's find a leaf of another shape. This leaf is roundish, and leaves can have different colors. So here's a brown leaf, and we have a yellow leaf. These leaves are purple, and leaves can have many, many colors. Leaves can also come in different sizes. So we can have some very tiny leaves. Let me find those. Now, these leaves, actually, each one of these is a single leaf made up of lots of little tiny leaflets. And some leaves, this is just part, can you see how big it is, of a big sago palm leaf. And again, these are all parts of just one leaf. Some leaves are big, and some leaves are thin. That's a leaf of grass. Some leaves are striped. And some leaves, this is from a yucca, are twisty. So leaves can have lots of different shapes. Look at these leaves. These leaves are each made up of 1, 2, 3 parts, and they're very pointy and sharp. Ow! This is a single leaf made up of lots of different leaves. And let's see some of the things we might see on leaves. Sometimes we will see little bumps like this on the leaves. So here are some of the bumps. Can you see the bumps there? That means an insect has been on that leaf and made an egg there, and the leaf is protecting itself. Can you see this white trail? Sometimes we'll see that. That means that a leaf miner has been eating the leaves. Sometimes we'll feel, you can feel the leaf and see the holes in the leaf. That again means an insect is there. Some leaves are really hard to see. Look at this one. each one of those little tiny bumps or scales is actually a leaf. So let's do a leaf finger play. I'm going to get my leaves, and the leaves are blowing. You can use leaf hands. All around, they go up in the air and down to the ground, and they're blowing all around. Or we can sing a leaf song. But first, let's do one more finger play. The leaves are here, the leaves are there. The leaves are everywhere. The leaves are up, the leaves are down. The leaves are all around. The leaves are in, the leaves are out. The leaves are all about. The leaves are high, the leaves are low. The leaves will blow, blow, blow. So now to our leaf songs, because we know that leaves will be changing in a while. We're going to learn about that in just a second. So here's our leaf song. And autumn leaves are falling down, falling down, falling down. Autumn leaves are falling down. Soon it's autumn, and there's two things we might do with the leaves. We might rake the leaves and we might sweep the leaves. So, rake the leaves and sweep them up, sweep them up, sweep them up. Rake the leaves and sweep them up. Soon it's autumn. We might jump right in. Jump right in and have some fun, have some fun, have some fun. Jump right in and have some fun. Now it will be autumn. And when it's autumn, the leaves will change colors. Leaves are falling, one fell on my nose. Leaves are falling, some fell on my toes. Leaves are falling, some fell on my head. Leaves are falling, yellow, orange, red. And now let's learn a little bit about leaves, because leaves do so many things. They give shelter to animals. They give shade to us. We're going to learn about all the leaf foods we eat. But leaves have an important role for the trees because the roots sponge up water. Let's all sponge. And then this is a big word, the xylem acts like a straw to help pull the water up. So first we sponge it up and the roots push, let's all push hard. Push the water up into the xylem, and the xylem sucks it up. Can we all suck? Up to the top, but then when it gets to the top, the way it's going to get to the top is the leaves. The leaves pull it. Let's all pull hard and pull the water all the way up to the top. And then with some sun and air, the leaves are like a battery. They make energy. So let's go chug, 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 chug. And all that energy flows down through, another big word, phloem. So the whole tree gets strong. So let's read a story about what the leaves can do. Here's my story, and it goes like this. Lively leaves. Leaves can do so many things. What are all the things a leaf can do? it takes the water and pulls it through. Can you see the little, if you look very closely at the little drop of water being pulled through at the end of that leaf? With sun and air, make energy. So let's be the sun and the air to feed and grow a great big tree. And now we talked a little bit about the colors. So this is how the leaves make some of those colors we saw. In the summer, when days are long and warm, the leaves are green. They're making big word, chlorophyll. And that makes lots of food and energy for the tree. But then as the days get shorter and they get cooler, the leaf stops using energy to make more energy. And so we see the underlying color of yellow. Then at the end of the leaf, where it meets the twig or branch, it starts to form a scar, so it'll be able to fall off, and it makes anthocyanins, red, pink, purple, and then that's all the sugars in the leaf, but they turn to waste products, tannins, and they turn brown. And that's how the leaves turn all the different colors. Now we have a lot of different kinds of art projects we can make with leaves. We can take the outline of a tree. Here's our outline of a tree. And we can take leaves and pieces of leaves and paste them on the top of the tree. Or we can take colored paper and paste it on to make a pretty tree and color in the bark. We can take a picture of a leaf and we can make it into a leaf creature. Or we can take leaves, pictures of leaves, and make them into a leaf creature. Do you see its face down at the bottom? Or we can take real leaves. Here's the face right up here at the top. And here are the hands made out of leaves and the legs made out of leaves. We can make a leaf creature. Now, did you eat your leaves this week? I ate my leaves. Here are some of the leaf foods that we eat. So we eat collards or kale or mustard greens. That's a leaf food. Or Brussels sprouts, it's covered in little leaves. Everybody has probably had lettuce. That's a leaf food. And maybe you've had cabbage. That's a leaf food. So I took my leaves that I can eat and I made them into several foods. This is a leaf wrap. If you look inside, you can see that I took some cheese and some salsa and made a cabbage leaf wrap with my cheese. I also made a lettuce wrap. I took some tomato and some mustard. Here's my lettuce wrap. I'm going to unwrap it so you can see. And I made a lettuce wrap. So we can make a lettuce wrap. We also can make leaf and trees out of different kinds of leaves. You see my celery here? My celery has lots of leaves on it. So I made a celery and scallion forest out of celery and scallions. And I took my collard leaf and put cranberries and raisins to be the colored fall leaves and made a collard tree. I also made a tree out of, you know what these are? Pretzels, raisins, cranberries, and almonds. So here is my pretzel tree. Can you see it? And it has the leaves made out of cranberries, golden raisins, we have brown raisin, and some almonds. Now you can also make leaf wands like this so that we can do those finger plays again with leaf wands like this. The leaves are blowing all around. They go up in the air and down to the ground. And let's do the leaves are left, the leaves are right, the leaves and leaves are out of sight. And so that is our leaf learning for this month. Next month, we are getting ready for Halloween with clever spiders. So shake hands with family, it's time to go. Shake hands with family, it's time to go. Shake hands with family, it's time to go. We hope we'll see you soon. Goodbye, children. Goodbye, children. Goodbye, children. I'll see you again next month for clever spiders.